It's June now. Alright, you guys, so ready for game 3. We lost last time, but we about to we about to definitely win against Saints. We about to attempt to win against Saints. Wait, is Matt Ryan on the Saints? So I had to get our old quarterback. Wow. You better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we've been putting in the mouth. 4-3. Alright, let's go. We only taking what was ours. It's just a game I want to play, man. Teamwork, 1 assist tackle. Oh yeah, I'll definitely eat on those. That's money right there, man. Blow your mind, man. Game master, bruh. We gon' blow your mind. Okay, whoa. We been on the road from the go. Hit my blow. You know we been down for too long to give up. Can't go. I need all souls want it all. Case closed. I go wild to the wild. Ball game over. Ball game over. These boys can't hold us. Welcome to the NFL. These boys can't hold us, man. These boys can't hold us.
Rivals get together always makes it special. And you know this man will be playing with fury as he spearheads their pass rush and tries to get as much heat on the quarterback as possible. It's the Falcons going up against the...
I'm hungry and I'm ready to eat, baby. Even though I just ate from Frosted Flakes, bruh. Hey, bruh, these are my Frosted Flakes, baby. Let's go. Oh, y'all got Ryan Shazier and Rob Ninkovich. Alright, baby.
Tonight we wrap up week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the
Paul Valencia and Ryan Shazier. Y'all working together, but y'all still gonna get lit up, boy. My dad's running our offense, boy. Every single time, boy. Straight up.
The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can...
Let's see how it goes. They got Matt Ryan, like I said. Thomas Ross. Jerome Felton. Jermaine Kearse. Tajay Sharp. Nate Washington. Jimmy Graham. Ooh. Going back to Saints. Matthew McCants. Clint Bolin. Alvin Bailey. And Rick Wagner. Pretty solid offensive line, I could say, but I don't say that about that, man. Straight up.
First carry for Thomas Rawls. There goes Thomas
How?
Rawls.
How?
Touchdown, New Orleans. Thomas Rawls.
How?
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about...
Alright, offense, we need to play. Okay. We're going to get that money this time, bro.
The New Orleans offense.
Bro, that play right there was BS that first time. Straight
What's
up.
their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Straight up.
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go.
You don't dare sit on the ground. You get back up. What in the world?
That's just not being prepared. So now, are they
get back up?
Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
What kind of mess is that?
Determined they are. On second down, Ryan. And left side here, it's Graham. 4 yards.
Straight up, you gotta be lighting people up, man.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, You light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
They run with a power back. Rawls. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth.
Bit. I'll take that. Okay.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Trying to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things?
Come on, defense.
Realize it hasn't worked so
He needs some sacks right here, man.
Try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment defense.
Come on, man.
Still first down.
They go play action here on first down. Deep drop. He sets to fire deep. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
And I got him in time.
As a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Mason. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So we played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 10-7 our score. We'll head back to New Orleans after this.
All right. Ain't been too bad of a game.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Give him that. Come on, baby.
Another run, but this time it's Rawls. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. So this brings up a second and 2.
I was coming straight down, bro. I was coming straight down for you, bro.
Now Ryan on second down. The grab made by Curse over the middle. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. The offense lining up first and 10.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from.
Come on!
I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Don't play with me like that.
Good enough to keep the drive moving.
So we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And that field goal kept... Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They got
They'll
something.
take it. Just, I like the way
Let's
you
go.
described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
That was
Anything to put some
almost
points on
mine,
the
bro.
board. But this time on offense,
That man is
they don't
mine.
want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Gun
2nd and 10
in.
now.
Get this
Ryan.
one.
And Graham's got it over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this
Oh, so
situation.
it's like
How
that,
about
bro?
the corner defeating that logic and making
Yeah.
a really nice tackle. Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah. Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
Oh.
Fortunately, the
Oh,
Saints
yeah.
were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
Oh. Your boy got that hit, man. Your boy got that hit. Your boy got that head on him there. He don't care about none of that, bro. One sack, baby. Forced fumble, boy. Forced fumble, baby.
They'll come out in the pistol.
I still beat you again this time.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And that one got tipped.
I'll take
Threw
that.
everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's
We'll
popped
take
up in the
that.
air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Come on. Come on, bro. Come on, defense
They'll
line.
run it now out of the gun. Shreds the tackle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good pickup.
Typical defense. Get my
Now we
jersey
take a
set,
glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is
Okay,
probably how it was drawn
defense.
up at
I
the
like
half.
that, but
I
we
think
need
would
some
know in
hard.
the locker room,
We need
right?
some
I
popping
think we would
plays.
see up on the
Some
good
play when the
boards.
boys scared to
Stop
run
them
the ball
defensively,
against
get the
us.
ball back for the offense.
Period.
Let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
Oh no!
They can get the latter 50%. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
It was a good, nice, crisp
Get
run
him
for a
off of you
first
when you
down.
made
I
the
wonder if
plays,
defense
straight
might
up.
have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
No.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
I
and taken
had
down.
that play too,
Calling no
man.
gain
That
on
play
the
was
play, and it'll be
mine.
2nd down. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle,
We gotta make
you've
some
had
big
some trouble
plays
against
and
good
start
defensive
handing these
tackles.
people.
That's what we just saw on that play.
Man,
No
these
gain.
folks out,
And
man.
there's another completion to the tight end. And
You need to be
let's face
laying
it,
these
it is
folks
hard
out
to
straight up.
overthrow a 6
I
foot
don't know
6
when it
inch
comes to the
target.
ATL, it's our
Quarterbacks like
game,
those
man.
speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in there.
Yeah.
They really do, and it reminds me of what
What
one
they
great
need-
tight end
we need
told me
how y'all
once.
boys
He
doing.
had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up on the top
Oh.
shelf where the kids can't get it.
Well, a well-executed blitz, no
Whoa.
doubt. Great job by the
Let's
linebacker.
go.
Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the
Would that count?
gaps were filled.
Oh,
except for the one the
yeah.
offense really wanted to
That
run
count,
through,
baby.
And that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just
Big
behind the
hit.
field at the 49-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. And they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. He hits his target. Left side, Watson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
How about the timing on that one? Well, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I have to say that was a surprise call on 3rd and inches. I thought they'd try and run the football there, but you got to believe they thought they'd surprise the defense and pick up something downfield. But that one goes incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to... They'll run for it with Mason. They'll give him a yard on the play, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
4th down, no problem. It's a good piece of power running right here, and a confident decision to go for it. And that's going to get them a 1st and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This will be caught at about the 6. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The veteran Nate Washington, the man he was looking for.
Come on,
takes us
defense.
from 2nd to 3rd down.
This final play, we need you, bro. Goal line to goal line, bro. I know, I ain't picked that play. This is where I'm being at.
On 3rd and goal.
That's how the game has changed. Now we think
Please don't mess me up.
And he's got it.
Wow.
Touchdown, Saints. Trey Mason, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me that...
Alright, defense. You know what kind of play we need. We know what kind of play we need, baby.
And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And he finds his tight end, Graham. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And now they're in the hurry-up. So the 2nd consecutive week here that he has been just a minor part of this offense. What's going on?
I think part of that is that defenses now view the tight end position as a major part of offenses. So they game plan for them. More double coverage. Sometimes they take a really good cover player and put him on the tight end as opposed to other positions. Because in the past,
I've been getting pressed to that
really just guarded by
serious,
safeties. And nowadays, it can be a safety,
yeah, I'm
a corner,
tired.
linebacker.
That's
could be
the
any one
only
of those
reason why I
guys,
ain't
and
talking
maybe
about
more than
My
one of those
bad,
guys
y'all,
to try and take him out of the game. He's struggling for the second consecutive week.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to
He's back to a dump off for Mason.
Should have hit that man.
Get this
Pop
one
that man.
closer to midfield across the 45. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He'll look to throw. Complete outright to Kurz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw. Finding time. Washington's got it. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And with this drop-off from last week, you know, a guy of his caliber, he doesn't take this very well, does he?
No, not at all. And right now it's a matter of who wants to even be around him at this point and who can...
And he can't get...
Let's go, baby.
Away. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first.
The 2 sacks have been by me.
Here in the final stages. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a
That's
country
me on the
mile.
beach, boy. That's some motherfucking me, man.
Back to throw. And he finds his target. It's sharp. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. Now,
give me that.
1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
It's the user pick, baby.
They come up in an empty set.
The user. Hey.
Complete to Washington. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are set up now with a 1st and goal. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense
I ain't worried about it.
because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
And across the ears, it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Hill.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And he takes this one back into
Big 6, baby. Big 6.
A touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Yeah. Hey, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Let's try.
One receiver left, 3 to the right.
Let's go, baby.
One last shot for Ryan.
Oh yeah.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And this is dropped to incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how
you had trouble with me all game, man.
Run out on this ball game. Well, Charles, it's great to
win
in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with 1 in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for Atlanta, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall to 1-2 this week as they head down to San Diego for a matchup with the Chargers. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL
Let's go
on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby.
From New Orleans, good night, everybody.
Our defense just been making some big plays, bro. Your boy came with a knife. The pressure was outstanding tonight. What I say? Let's go, baby. Let's go, bro. I'll take that. Yes. Bro. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Don't try us with no sorry receiver, man. Period. You try Windows, see what happens, bro. Let's go, bro. Alright, you guys. We'll see y'all boys later. We'll see y'all boys later, bro. Good night, you guys.